Hi, I'm Janine Delaney, the CEO and owner of Motivate Performance. I will be 54 in 1 week, and today I wanted to tell you my tips for staying fit over the age of 40. It's not rocket science. Consistency is the most important thing. I always tell people make sure that you schedule time to work out, because if you don't, it will not happen. There's always the kids that need to be driven somewhere. There's always the work that needs to be done, the food shopping. There's no food in the house, Mom. I hear that all the time. Make sure you're putting it in your calendar and get it in. Also, remember to forgive yourself. We're not perfect, no one is. If you miss a workout, don't stop working out for the next month. Go to the gym the next opportunity you have. So now what about the workouts? What am I doing? Yes, I've been working out my whole life. I have an advantage. When you start younger, obviously your body is going to be able to respond. So if you're a newbie, it may take you a little longer, and that's okay. We have so many people in our Motivate community that had never worked out a day in their life. They look amazing now. Why? Because they understood what to do for their body. They didn't waste time at the gym. Remember, it's about quality and not quantity. So here's what I do. I go to the gym, fortunately, 4 to 5 days a week. I try my best to hit that goal, but I also like to switch up my workouts. Never go to the gym or exercise and do the same thing every day. Your body gets bored of it. It will stop reacting. I see people on the treadmill every single day. You can't do that. You need to switch it up. So my recommendation is find 2 or 3 different types of cardios that you enjoy. For me, it's the stepper, it's jump rope, and I love to go to long walks on my active recovery day. I will do those 3 days a week. Then I will also incorporate weightlifting. I remember as a young girl, I used to teach aerobics back in the 80s. I heard somebody say, weightlifting is a fountain of youth, and it's so true. If you ever notice people who don't weightlift, their skin and their muscle tone starts to deteriorate at a much quicker rate than people who are weightlifting as they age. It doesn't mean that you have to lift heavy. As a matter of fact, you don't need to lift heavy. You can do high reps, multiple body parts, cross-functional exercises. Really learn what works for you. I like to break my workout into 2 different areas. So obviously, legs are a big thing. I can never do enough legs. So I try to hit legs twice a week. And I'll break up 1 leg day into doing heavier legs, which would consist of my quads and my hamstrings. And then the second day, I do more of conditioning. I will use a booty band. I will maybe do hamstring curls on a fit ball, but anything that's really going to get high reps and get my glutes and my legs working. And then 2 days a week, I'll focus on upper body. And I really just do multiple sets of multiple different exercises. I superset. I'll mix in some bicep curls with some shoulder presses. And then I notice as I've aged, when I'm incorporating multifunctional exercises, not only does my body start to look better, but it starts to burn fat, and my metabolism has increased when I'm not at the gym. Muscle is gonna burn fat a lot faster, and it will start to increase your metabolism. So that's really important to remember. And the last thing, we all hear abs are made in the kitchen. It's so true. I try to eat clean. Again, I'm not perfect, but also I know that my diet's not perfect, so I do rely on my supplements to give my body what I think it needs to make sure that I'm at peak performance and I look my best. Big fan of the protein after my workout. As soon as you put protein into your muscles after you train, you're gonna see much quicker results. I love our whey protein because it does not give me any sort of gas or bloat. And I love our recovery formula because it's loaded with BCAAs, EAAs. It has Hydromax for hydration and a lot of electrolytes and sodium, all really important things to recover. As you're over the age of 40, your body needs more of that. You need it when you're younger too, but recovery is so important. It makes me feel better sooner, and I can hit back to the gym again. So that said, most important, make sure that you're consistent, switch it up, do different things, get that body moving, and lastly, choose the right supplements for peak performance, and I promise you, you're gonna feel great.